So that is Christmas done and dusted. It is the 2nd of January, it is a new year, a chance to make some small subtle changes. Personally not a fan of the massive new year, new me, because I think you don't need a new year to change some bits in your life, but it is a great landmark in time to make some changes. And there are a few bits that I would like to do for 2025, but first I'm going to tell you a bit about my Christmas. So it was really good this year. We did park run on Christmas Day and I went out for a little run first, which was really nice. It's a really hard course near where I live. So it's in Victoria Country Park in Netley and it's 3 laps and there are 6 hills in it. I use the word hills loosely because I have lived in the Peak District. But the last one is an absolute killer just before the finish line, but it was really nice and I met one of the girls that I have followed on Instagram forever, which was really nice. We had a lovely Christmas dinner. We did our turkey differently this year, which was amazing, much better than it ever has been before. And we had my stepdad's son's little girl over, which was lovely, because obviously Christmas is really magical at that age. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see my dad this year as he had a back operation and is in a lot of pain. And he is, like me, very active, likes being up and about. So you can imagine how much is affecting him at the moment. So yeah, a bit of a pain. Other than that, it has been very foggy, but very not windy. So I've enjoyed some miles out on the bike, which has been lovely. I've been to the pool a few times. And overall, it's just been a really nice break. And while I have worked the Christmas period, I work at a great company and we actually got to finish early on Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve, which was really lovely. And just a chance to have a bit more time relaxing. It all kind of caught up with me yesterday at 11 o'clock. I had to get back into bed. It's also been a real time for life admin. We've completely cleared all of my stuff out of my sister's garage, binned a lot of stuff. I've also cleared out my old car, ready to sort of hopefully get a couple of £100 for it, and cleared up lots of other life admin bits ready for 2025. So 2025, what are the small changes / new activities I would like to try? So number one, I'd really like to learn to dance. Now I'm not talking learning to dance like I learned to do triathlon, but maybe like once a week, once a fortnight, a local dance club, just to learn to dance a little bit because it's something I've always wanted to do and I wish I'd done it when I was younger. Number two is obviously gravel cycling next year. Now I'm still not committed to a bike yet, however I do have quite a few plans for gravel cycling next year, so I should get on that pretty quickly, but I'm really struggling to just bite the final bullet, but that is obviously a big part of next year for me. Number three is to get out on a group adventure holiday. Now I always looked at these like solo holidays and they're so expensive that I've kind of just put them off, but I'd really love to go and do that. And then to add to that, just get abroad a bit more next year with people, going out cycling and just getting away from the UK, as it's something that I haven't really done over the last year or two. Number four is put myself out there a bit more. And yes, I mean back on the dating scene. I guess since being poorly, I've not really put a lot of effort in that area of my life. And I mean, I'm getting on a bit now. I'm 30 next year. So it's kind of moved back up my list of priorities. So that is one of those this year. I'm not going to put too much pressure on myself because, you know, it's like these things, like if you put too much pressure on it, you never do it. But that is another big one. Number five, I'd really like to start to get into a bit of a routine of filming some videos and uploading to YouTube. Like there's so many different ideas for content I have and then I'm just like, oh, I'm so tired, I can't be bothered. But I think I just need to do it and get on with it. It's a great opportunity for looking back on memories, and I have watched occasionally some of my really old videos and it's so interesting to see how you've progressed in life and how you've changed from where you were. So that is number five. And obviously there are lots of other things that I'd like to achieve next year, but they are probably the biggest 5 on my list. So what are your New Year's resolutions for 2025? Please let me know.